Jessie J is reflecting on her emotional pain after experiencing a miscarriage last year. In a August 19 Instagram post, the British pop star recalled how at age 16, she wrote a list of things she wanted by the time she was 30. First thing on the list was to be a mum, she wrote. Now I'm nearly 35 and some days the grief of losing a baby, and it not being easy to have one, and wanting my life in that way to look completely different to what it looks like right now just overwhelms me. She continued, I know it's healthy and normal to have days of complete sadness and to honor all the feelings that come up, good and bad. Because I know thousands of people around the world feel just like I do. Connecting is key. Hugging you all. Many social media users, including Ariana Grande, liked Jessie's post, which also received hundreds of supportive comments from fans. Thank you Jessie for this post, one of them wrote. I needed someone to say those words so much. I decided to have a baby by myself, she told the audience, tearfully, and then by a miracle, it worked for a little while. And yesterday was F-King St. Jessie also spoke about her ordeal on the Diary of a CEO podcast this past May. And I was like, just tell me the truth. What's going on? And she said, your baby's heartbeat is very low, and there's this like, ring. And I was like, what does that mean? And she said, it often means that the baby will have some sort of disability or deformity. Jessie said she was offered a blood test, but opted to drive to another doctor's office for a second opinion. While getting another ultrasound there, a few hours later, she was told there was no longer a fetal heartbeat. The singer also spoke about her decision to perform her concert after her loss. The hardest part for me wasn't doing the show, she said. The show was actually kind of a weird, trippy dream and I was actually just really grateful that I wasn't by myself and that loads of people that I love turned up and came and were at the show. Jessie continued, I got in the car after the show by myself and I got home and I opened my front door and I closed the door and I fell to my knees. That was the worst moment of the whole experience, was me realizing that other than my career, being a mother and having a child has been the biggest excitement of my life. The 34-year-old said she is grateful she got to experience being pregnant, adding, it's honestly brought me to some of the happiest moments that I've felt because it's opened the door for me to love myself deeper. I'm still processing the whole thing and I still have moments of intense sadness and grief, but I also have moments of excitement knowing that I won't do it alone.